Hey. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Welcome if this is the first time that you're here. Today, I am going to be doing a review on the Crystal Springs Resort in New Jersey. This is a dope weekend getaway for anyone who is in the tri-state area. It is only about an hour drive from the George Washington Bridge. They do have 2 hotels on the resort, and I am going to be reviewing both for you. So here we go. So I'm going to start with the Minerals Resort and Spa. This is the lower tier of the 2 resorts. And by lower tier, I certainly do not mean cheap. I haven't seen the prices go under about $250 a night. So yeah, but the resort does offer plenty of amenities. There are golf courses, which I do not have in this video because I'm just not interested in golf. This basketball space, which is really nice. I know my boys would love it. So if you have kids, it's still a great place to come. They also have a couple of gym spaces and gym options, which I think is really cool. And they even offer classes, which is something I would be interested in, but I just didn't have time to do any. They do provide you with a schedule for the resort. So as you can see, there's ice skating, and they break it down day by day with all the different activities you could do. They have horseback riding. I didn't even have time to find all of these things. So it's actually a great place to stay if you can do something for more than 2 days, because it does take time to even just figure out how you want to schedule yourself and everything that you really want to do. So again, I did mention that the Minerals Resort was the lower tier of the 2 hotels. I found that the front desk and customer service was great. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. Check-in was at 4 o'clock. And the presentation in the hallways is absolutely beautiful. The views outside of the window, absolutely beautiful. The Minerals Resort is rated as a 3-star hotel, but I would almost give it a 4. Honestly, when you see the Cascade Hotel, which is the upper tier, I don't see much of a difference when it comes to the rooms and inside the hotel. The biggest difference is really with the amenities. So here is the bathroom, very clean, very presentable. It's a great size. This was a double bed queen room. This is the lowest tier room that you can get. They do have rooms with balconies, and they also have suites, which is probably a good idea if you're interested in cooking your own food. Speaking of food, I was disappointed that the Kites restaurant on the property was closed. I did not know that until I checked in. Although they do have a cafe, there's really not much hot food options, but at least it was something. It wasn't that big of a deal because there are many restaurants and many shopping places very close to the resort property. So you can figure it out and you will be able to find something to eat. I did actually have a $30 resort credit, which I used towards the wrap that you'll see here, that green wrap. It was really good. But as I did mention, there is a Walmart, there's an Acme, there's a CVS, there's liquor stores. There's just different options for you to buy what you need for your room. And everything is really within a 3 to 5 mile drive, about 10 minutes. Also, I will mention that this is a very, very country area. So sometimes that can be intimidating for minorities. And I'm just being completely honest here. But I felt very comfortable in the town, going into the different restaurants, into the different stores. I didn't have an issue at all. So just in case anybody was wondering about that, I did want to mention that. There's also fast food restaurants if that's what you're interested in. I decided to try a Thai restaurant that was really close by, and it was an excellent decision. The food was great. This is a cucumber martini, which was everything. This is pengyang. Sorry, I don't pronounce it correctly, but it was a curry shrimp with string beans and a whole bunch of other vegetables. Type of dish with some white jasmine rice. It was so good. This was a shrimp Thai fried rice. Very, very good. Everything was good. The service was great. Back to the hotel. Here is where you'll see one of the outside pools, which of course is frozen because it's January, but it is really cool in the summer. This is one of the indoor pools. I believe the doors do open in the summer, so you can access these as well. There is a number of hot tubs, and this is what it looks like at night. Dope. It was definitely not too crowded in the day, and at night it most certainly is not crowded. There's areas where you can get snacks and just chill out if you want to. Again, there are saunas in the area, and then there also is an outdoor pool, which I truly, truly love.
I had been on like 3 or 4 cruises with my kids, and you always had to get fresh stuff. But because this
The pool is actually not that big, but it's a decent size, and it's just amazing to me. I love how it feels to be in warm water when it's 18 degrees out and your head is not hot, but your body is. It just feels really good. It's nice and relaxing. I absolutely love it. So the pool area is most certainly my favorite part of the resort. Not only do you get to swim, but there are so many picture ops for my content creators. Thank me later. There's just tons and tons and tons of picture ops at this resort. And that's probably my favorite part about it, to be honest. So before I did leave the Minerals Resort, I also had booked a package that included a spa treatment. So I went to their Element Spa and Salon, which was really, really nice. And so if I had any recommendations, one would be to get late checkout if you can. Late checkout is at 1 p.m. And the other would be to book your spa appointment time after your checkout so that you're not using your hotel time that you paid for to be in the spa. I booked my spa time an hour after my checkout, and after I checked out of the spa, I left and went to the Cascade Hotel, which I will show in the next part of this video. But for now, I am showing you the inside of the spa and how absolutely beautiful and serene it was. The service, again, was amazing at the spa. You can do different types of massages. My package also included the massage, which was about $130 worth of credit. I did have to pay for tax and gratuity. You can also get a single massage. You can get a couples massage. You and your best friend can get massaged. You and your kid can get massaged. Just an amazing experience. Very, very soothing. They were very professional. I was very pleased. Next, I am moving on to the Grand Cascade Resort and Spa. I mentioned before that this is the upper scale part of this resort. It is about a 5 to 7 minute drive from the Minerals Resort, so it's pretty close. You also do have access to the activities and the amenities at the Minerals Resort when you stay here at the Grand Cascade. This is a much larger resort, and they have more pools and more restaurants here on this side. Well, that's what they said about the restaurants. I had a little issue trying to figure all of that out. But in general, it is larger. There's actually a part of the resort that I didn't even go to on this trip, but I have been here previously, so I will show you what that other part of the resort looks like in some pictures that I have from my previous visit. There is many event and catering spaces, which are absolutely beautiful. It's actually a really, really great idea for a destination wedding that you don't want to be at a far destination if you're from the tri-state. I really wish I would have known this before. It's really dope. But here we have Restaurant Latour, and this is where I had lunch. This is the view from the restaurant. The service here could have been a little better. I went there twice, and both times that I went, there was no one at the front to seat me. They're kind of have their own thing going on. But in general, like I said, I'm really easygoing. The people were really nice. The food was okay, a little on the pricey side. I will show you what the lunch menu looks like. I did not take a picture of my food. I think that I was too hungry. But in general, it's just regular American food. Nothing to brag about. But it does seem that some of the restaurants are seasonal, so that may be something that you want to ask about. Here I am showing you the room at the Cascade Hotel. I will say that there are very, very minor differences between this hotel and the Minerals Hotel. And the price difference, y'all, the average price that I've seen for the Grand Cascade Hotel is about $400 $29 a night. And I'm talking about weekday. So for me, and you do have the option of getting two queen size beds. I didn't have that option for this visit, but you do have that option here as well. And I just honestly don't see that big of a difference between this hotel and the Minerals. I truly don't. Great view though. These are some of the examples of the suites that you have the options to get. I think it would be a great group trip. Great way to keep the cost down. Here you have the Reflection Spa, and I did not get to experience the spa, so I don't have personal information about it, but it does look very beautiful. You will pass this on your way down to the Biosphere. This is where you can get some snacks. Actually, the last time that I came here a few years ago, they had this wonderful drink with Kahlua and vodka, and they don't have it anymore. My bestie would be devastated. So here is the Biosphere, and there is a slide. There is a sauna. There is a hot tub and indoor and outdoor pools. Again, this is where it opens up in the summertime so that you can enter it in the summertime as well. And it has an outdoor pool just like the Minerals side has. I also had a breakfast credit for here. Again, the breakfast wasn't anything to write home about, but it was convenient because it was right downstairs. But again, you do have many, many different options around you for breakfast. I didn't go to any other part of the Cascades Resort this time, but I did go to other parts of it previously on my other trip. For example, this is what it looks like in the wintertime. Here is where you can have bonfires outside in the winter, and in the summer, it's just an outside entrance to go downstairs through the Biosphere, and here's what the difference is. As you can see, in the summer, the landscaping is so beautiful. I had a really, really great time when I came. When I did come, it was Labor Day weekend, which I thought was a great weekend to be there. It was not very crowded, and the outside pools were still open. The outside pools do close after Labor Day. And again, ladies, picture ops. This was the outdoor snow pool, which was closed. Not sure if it's closed all winter. This is what the inside of the Biosphere looks like in the summertime. When that sun is coming through, it is everything. This is what it looks like at night. It's absolutely stunning. I wasn't intentionally taking pictures for video purposes, so they're not the best, but just imagine. This is more of the landscaping, which I can just look at all day. These pictures don't even look real. And mind you, these pictures from the summer are from my iPhone 8. This is the outdoor pool at the Cascade, which is closed after Labor Day. In general, I will say, although the Cascade is a little pricey, I do prefer the Minerals Hotel just because of the price, but the landscaping and the views and everything at the Cascade are wonderful. So if anything, maybe you can buy a day pass to go to the Cascade or just go to the restaurants over there, whatever you would like. But overall, I absolutely would go back to the Crystal Spring Resort. It's someplace that I would like to go in the winter and the summer, even though I do prefer the summer. The winter is great too. Thank you again for coming to my channel. I do appreciate it. I do hope that you would ask any questions and leave any comments that you have. See you soon.